everybody, Litter for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new anime deck discussion, and this time we are talking about the Fortune Fairy archetype. Now, this archetype was in a deck that was used very briefly. They had one duel by Carly Carmine in the 5D's anime. Now, this deck only got one duel because, well, she lost, and got an upgraded version of this deck that we did get, which is called the Fortune Lady deck. And as you guys may or may not know, Fortune Ladies happen to be one of my favorite archetypes from the 5D's era. So, Fortune Fairies are a deck that I also quite like. I've played around with them in Tag Force 5, I think is the one I have. I can't remember. And it's a pretty fun deck in how it plays, but it's also very gimmicky and kind of weird how they do it. And so yeah, we're going to cover it. So all monsters, which are a total of 6, are normal monsters with 0 attack, 1, 0 defense. And so you may be thinking, what is up with this? So the highest level is Fortune Fairy Chi, followed by An, followed by Sui, followed by Hu, followed by En, and then last with Hikari. I'm not actually sure like what their names are supposed to be. Like, I mean, like it doesn't seem to represent their art, like typing and stuff. I mean, Sui kind of sounds like I forgot what word for water. I can't remember. But the very interesting gimmick of this deck is that it's supposed to be kind of like you're able to like shuffle it around and you draw your fortunes off of it, and whichever like card you draw is that's your fortune for today, which is basically how Kari mainly used this deck until she actually dueled with it and we got to see how it plays. So the interesting thing about that is that they each tell you your fortune on the actual card instead of giving you like background of the character or anything. So let's go and read the fortunes just for fun. So if you draw Chi, your fortune for today is Super Pinch. In other words, you're going to be having a lot of troubles. Lucky number 6, lucky color black, lucky item leather shoes. You may gain an edge over your competition. Cheer up! I love it. Okay, next up. Fortune Fairy Anne. Your fortune for the day that you draw this card is unhappy. Oh, that's kind of sad. Lucky number 5. So yeah, their lucky numbers correspond with their levels. Lucky color purple. Lucky item sunglasses. Be wary of falling things. Well, that sounds wonderful. So what is going an anvil or a piano going to fall on your head? Or a safe? Sweet. Fortune for drawing this card is probably bad. Oh, that's wonderful. I don't know if you guys have noticed, most of these aren't like very positive fortunes. Lucky number 4, lucky color blue, lucky item umbrella. Your fortune is turning for the worse. Well, that's wonderful. As I said, this is very much a very gimmick kind of thing with it, and it'd be pretty cool if like people actually like were to like turn these into like fortune things. If they were printed. So drawing this Fortune Fairy Who, drawing this card means your fortune today is not too bad. Hey, that's better. Lucky number 3, lucky color green, lucky item is a plant. So do they expect you to like carry a pot around with a plant? I don't know. You might find something you lost. Well, that's wonderful. Fortune Fairy N, level 2, fire. That actually reminds me, I haven't covered any of their attributes, but basically they have one for almost every attribute. So your fortune for drawing this card is uncertain. Lucky number 2, lucky color red, lucky item hair ribbon. And remember that united things are stronger. Awesome. And finally, the last one with the fortunes. Your fortune today you draw this card is super happy, yay! And actually, Hikari is like honestly probably the cutest. I'm going to be honest. Probably tied with N. So your lucky number is 1, lucky color yellow, lucky item shining charm. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe like a stone that's shiny, and all of your wishes will come true. Yay! So that's kind of the gimmick of the actual monsters. They're all kind of boring, aside from the funny little fortunes in the actual card text, which I actually quite like. I think it's a funny little gimmick. Now, as for the actual archetype and how it plays, it's actually, I really gotta say, I like how they play. So the idea is to swarm out the field with all these, and then have each of them gain 1,000 attack power off of this card over here, Miracle Stone. So Miracle Stone gives each Fortune Fairy monster in the field 1,000 attack for each face-up Fortune Fairy. A Fortune Fairy monster cannot attack to turn it into special summoned. This card helps, like, this card is what gives the deck its power. Oh, hey, you have 3 Fortune Fairies? They each get 3,000 attack power. Oh, hey, you have 5 Fortune Fairies? 5,000 attack power. And, hey, if you have multiples of these out, it stacks. So, okay, you have 3 out, you have 3 of these. Oh, hey, that's 9,000 attack power. That is crazy, and it is so cool. And they're spellcasters, and spellcasters have a crap ton of support, so this could be a very, very powerful OTK deck. The only issue is that the Fortune Fairy, like, Fortune Fairies can't attack the turn they're special summoned, so then, like, the obvious way around that is, oh, hey, the one in normal summon deck, the one gets to attack, but the others won't be able to, so... But however, obviously your opponent won't be able to run over anything. Now, because of this whole thing with them relying on Miracle Stone, if the back row gets destroyed, they're screwed. And Twin Twister is a thing, and so is MST, both of which are at 3. And then there's Dust Tornado at 3 as well. So there's a lot of back row destruction. And heck, we're also getting that I think it's like called Galaxy something, I can't remember, but it like pops, well, it doesn't just pop it, it banishes face-up spell card on the field, which is, or I think it's in a face-up spell card. I don't know, I can't remember, I haven't read it in a while. So there's that as well. And so this deck, they would have to play something to protect Miracle Stone or recover it from the graveyard if it were to get destroyed. It's the only way I can really think of right off the top of my head is Magician of Faith or Jar of Avarice, and hopefully you wouldn't have to like really worry about that because hopefully your opponent will be dead by then. So now how do you actually do all this? Well, they have 2 spell cards that spam them out like crazy. So first and foremost is Lucky Alone. Select a face-up Fortune Fairy monster. You can show a special summon it's getting tongue-tied. Special summon 1 Fortune Fairy monster 1 level lower than the monster you selected from your hand or deck. You cannot normal summon monsters during your next turn. So you just activate this card, target, I don't know, Chi, special summon Anne, or target Anne, special summon Sui, and so on and so forth. Going all the way down to Hikari, who, well, there's no such thing as level 0, so yeah. I really like this card. It just spams out things. I kind of wish it could go same level or 1 lower level. That always felt like with like C's nowadays, you could like possibly target Sui and special summon another Sui, but they aren't going to do that if these guys, well, girls were to be printed. And then there's Unacceptable Result, which I don't get why it's called that, but whatever. When a Fortune Fairy monster is special summoned, you can activate this card's effect. Special summon 1 Fortune Fairy monster from your hand to your side of the field. So this just gets them out faster. It's supposed to be used with Luck Alone, so you, like, I don't know, target Sui, activate Luck Alone, special summon a Who, basically good first turn play. Normal summon, activate, target, target, special summon, effect, special summon any of the Fortune Fairies from your hand. Activate, there you go, 3,000 instead of your back row, there you go. The only issue with that is that it requires a lot of cards to get going. Now granted though, spellcasters have gotten a lot of support, mostly due to the Dark Magician stuff, so they could really utilize a lot of that. And also, not to mention, since they're all normal monsters, they have the access to cards like Unexpected Die, Summoner's Art, which lets you know add Anne or Chi, all sorts of stuff. And so this deck, and heck, with the addition of Pendulums, you don't even need to normal summon your opponent's next turn, so you could possibly use this with normal Pendulums, which would be really cool as well. So if these were to be printed, I could see them possibly being something as a really funny and gimmicky OTK deck. I don't think it'd be anything meta-ish, but it'd definitely be something very interesting, and I think it'd be a fun little deck for people to play. Now, would anybody play it? I don't know. I would. It sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, hey, I have this level 1 monster of 9,000 attack power game. It's very interesting, very gimmicky, and very funny to me. And heck, just with all the different stuff that has come out since 5Ds and what its archetype was like shown off in 5Ds, they could really use it. And now, honestly though, let's be real here. The in-archetype support, they need more of that, okay? Well, yes, there's a lot of generic support that they can use and also be integrated into normal Pendulum. The biggest issue is that they only have 3 support cards, and that's mostly due to the fact that they were used on one duel and then got replaced by the Fortune Lady archetype, which I'm not complaining about. I like the Fortune Ladies, but I would have liked to see more of these as well. I mean, I think Carly switched back to this deck, but she never dueled again, and that's mostly because of how she was kind of basically just written out of 5Ds after the whole Dark Signer arc, which really sucked since I liked her character. Uh, but anyways, guys, really short anti-deck discussion this time around. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think these wonderful little Fortune Fairies would possibly be something along with the new stuff, the new generic stuff for these things, for anything really that's spellcaster and normal monster? I could possibly see them being something, just like a little fun level, sorry, not level, tier 3, maybe 4-ish OTK deck. It'd be really interesting to see if they did anything. So guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and hope you guys have a great day. Peace out. See ya later.